Actually, one thing that I would like to talk about today is, when I was growing up, I had this really bad habit of procrastination. And that habit cost me a lot of things. And I know so many people that are watching right now. If you have the habit that really doesn't help you transform your life, doesn't help you get to where you want to be or be that kind of person that you want to be for yourself or for your life, then let's talk about change. Let's talk about the reason why you are still stuck and you feel like you cannot move forward, and you feel like you are left behind. You feel like the world is not for you. You feel like everything that you're doing doesn't work. I know that feeling. Sometimes, let's say you've been in a situation where you try almost everything and it doesn't work. You went to look for a job, you don't get a job. You try to start a side hustle, it doesn't work. You try to do something that can be beneficial for your life, for your community, for the person that you want to become, it doesn't work. So have you ever asked yourself and wonder why that happened to you? And you sit at a corner and ask yourself a question: what did I do to deserve all this? And what's really going on in my life and what's wrong did I really do to deserve all the pain, the misery and suffering, all the stuff that happened to me that I cannot even see any change at all? So one thing about change is that it's scary, it's so hard, but at the same time, it's also an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for transformation, an opportunity to make you see things differently, right? I remember when I was growing up, I might have a homework from school. I might have an assignment from, my classes, my practices and everything, and sometimes for my work. But I will just say I will do it tomorrow, because I feel like I'm not feeling good today. I'm feeling a bit of lazy today. I need some rest. But the true thing is, it's not like you feeling lazy or you need some rest. It's because you don't find interest into what you're doing. And the reason why you procrastinate and the reason why you don't do what you're supposed to do is because you don't just find value, or you don't find that meaningful connection with whatever you're trying to do. That's why you feel like it doesn't really matter that I want to do it today or tomorrow. And the most excuse we give is that I don't have time, or I don't feel good today, or I just need some rest, or sometimes really our body can be so hard on us and we really want some rest. But to be honest, most of the time, almost 85% of the time that we give excuses to not doing what we want to do, it's just random excuses. And when life beats it on us and life doesn't really respond, then we start lamenting, we start asking yourself, we start really wondering what is going on. But we forget that we didn't really put too much work into what we were supposed to do. We didn't really give ourselves that time to work on what we promised ourselves to do. And when those things happen, we actually don't take accountability. We actually don't really accept that it was our fault, because we just try to blame other people. And we just try to blame our environment. We try to blame our government. We try to blame our friend, our colleague, our work, our boss, because it's so easy to do that. And it's so hard to just accept that it was my fault and I actually didn't put too much work and do what I was supposed to do. So to change our life and to change what we are, our state in our mind, First of all, it comes to the mindset we have. Let's say that you are a person that rely on others. You feel like everything that you are supposed to do has to be motivated by somebody else. You feel like if you want to do something, a person have to come to you and tell you, hey, Jonathan, you know what? You got to do that. Hey, Jonathan, you know what? You got to go to the gym. Hey, Jonathan, you know what? You have to do that homework, that work you left that you didn't finish. If you are that person, then let me tell you a story. There had been a guy that was a farm, and he had this huge farm, and that in that farm there were a sparrow that had her family. So one day the farmer come and then tried to say, oh, I have wheat into my farm, it's really ready. Tomorrow I will send my child or my children to come and harvest. So the mama sparrow come from the forest to look for food for his children. He found their children so frustrated, anxious, so scared. And the mom was so curious to know, like, ask their children, her children, to know, like, what's going on. And the children start telling him, you know what, mom, the farmer came here and he said to himself, like, he's going to send his children tomorrow to harvest the wheat. And the mom says, no, don't worry. Actually, nobody's going to come tomorrow. Nothing is going to happen. And the tomorrow arrived, then nothing happened, just like the mama said. Then after some days, the farmer came back again. And it was like, oh, my children didn't do what I told them to. So tomorrow I will send my laborer. They will come, or my workers. They will come and then they will do the thing for me. They will harvest for me. The mama come from the forest again and found the children scary and so scared and anxious. She was like, what's going on? And the children went again, say, mom, the farmer came today again. And he said, like, tomorrow he's going to send his employees to harvest the wheat. The mom looked at the children and said, don't worry. Tomorrow, nothing is going to happen. Nobody's going to be here. Then tomorrow happened. Nobody came. Then another day, the farmer came again. And then at this time, it took a different decision. When the children here, they were so frustrated again. The mom come from the forest, and then the mom find again, and they, what again, my children? What are you so scared? Why are you so anxious? What is going on? And they say, today the farmer came, and they say, like, tomorrow is going to come by himself and do the harvest. And the mom says, you know what? Tomorrow we're going to leave. We're going to go somewhere else. And tomorrow happened. Early morning, they woke up, they left the place, they went, and they went to another farm, really a bit of like far from the other one was. And actually the children say they saw the farmer coming and then did the harvest and took all the thing, do the work, and all the farm was empty. When the mom came from the forest, the children was like, but mom, how did you know that? How did it happen? She said that the first time the farmer relied on his children to come and do the harvest, which they didn't come. And then the second time, he relied on his employees, which it wouldn't happen because they didn't have the same goal and ambition like him. And the third time, the reason why he truly do it, because he decided to do it by himself. That's why he actually did the work. And he got the result. All of this is to say that if you rely on certain people, yes, sometimes there are people that we trust. Yes, sometimes there are people that will matter to us, people that want us to succeed in whatever we want to do. Like for instance, our parent like really love us so much. They want to see us succeed. They want to see us going further. They want us to become great people. They want us to become really those, success that they imagine, or sometimes the success that they thought they for themselves, but they didn't get it, but they want to see it into their children. So those kind of people, you rely on them to help you, to motivate you. Sometimes they might motivate you, they might help you, but not into what your passion is, not into what you truly want to do. So that's why the mother told her children that the third time he didn't rely on other people, he relied on himself, because he knew like he was the only one who could possibly do whatever he wanted to do. He could possibly do what he thought he could do for himself. That goes the same way in us in life. If we put too much trust into people to help us get what we want to get, yes, people can make up for us a coffee, people can run for us, people can advise us, people can be there to support us, but truly, honestly, those people won't be there for you every time to support you into your dream and be the person that you want to become, or be the person that you truly want to be into your life. And sometimes those people that can be our friend, our family, our parent, or our loved one, they can believe in us, but they will not really help us fulfill our dreams, since it's not really their dream. And some people also don't really have some to support you because they also want to fulfill their own dream. And for instance, some people can be there supporting you, being there, seeing you struggling and being the person that you want to become. By the day that you become that person, they be like, oh, now he's showing off. Oh, now she's showing off. And what I've learned from that is people want to support you and be successful, but not more than them. People want to see you always under or beneath their level, not being more than them. And when you become more than them, you start being successful or into whatever you're trying to do or whatever you want to try to accomplish. They start feeling scared, they start feeling anxious, they start feeling like that this person is more than us, is showing off. No, it's not like showing off, it's just they wanting to support you, but not to be more than who they really are. That's why you have to stand for yourself, because the only person who can change you, the only person who can change yourself, like your habit, is you. Your mother is not going to change your habit. Your father is not going to change your habit. Your friend is not going to change your habit. Your habit, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, nobody's gonna change your habit until you decide to do it for yourself. And actually, as a Christian, so you have to get it into a perspective that you have God and yourself, because without God you cannot really change anything. Because with God, if you trust in God and you put him above and in the center of everything that you're trying to do, God is going to lead you and is going to show you the way. But if you rely on people, people can deceive you, people can disappoint you, people can let you down. And when people disappoint you and let you down, what you do? You lose hope. You lose that feeling that you really promised to yourself. You lose that motivation that you really wanted to accomplish, because you feel like the person that I really, really, really cared for, the person that I thought will ground for me, that person just let me down, that person just disappoints me, then my life is over. No, your life is not over. It's just like you put your trust into the wrong person. And actually, even the Bible says, like, if you trust people, you will be deceived and you'll be let down. Put your trust in the Lord. When you put the trust in the Lord won't forsake you. It won't let you down. It will be there for you no matter what. So you are the person that can decide to change your own life. You are the person that can decide that I'm done doing what I'm doing now. I'm done waiting for so long time. I'm done blaming others. I'm done being that person that's just sitting in the corner and being there in my bed and just scrolling onto social media, being lazy every time, and actually not being really the person I want to be. That brings me to this actually quote that I read. It's a Chinese quote that says that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. If you had all the opportunity in your life, you had all the time that you had, everything that you were supposed to do, but you didn't do it, don't lean in the past. Don't get yourself into the regret cycle where you have to be lamenting, you have to be like regretting and thinking, worrying too much, because all of that don't change anything. And don't get yourself into blaming others. It's so easy to blame others for what we didn't do than to get action and the decision that we are going to change ourselves to and get to where we said we're gonna do. It's so easy actually to blame a person for you getting too much weight, for you not really being successful, and all the blame won't actually change anything. Let's say you blaming a person for not helping you to go to the gym. Let's say like you blaming a person for not helping you to achieve that goal that you want to achieve, or to get that deal that you want to get, or to be physically fit, financially fit. And the blame is not going to change the situation and make you be fit. You will be overweighted because you're not changing it. You're not going to the gym. You're not putting the work into it. You will always stay miserable. You will always stay like the average person because you're not changing. You're just staying stagnant in the same position, blaming people and not actually taking the decision to move forward and to do what you are supposed to do. So blaming is not a solution. Blaming is not something that's going to help you. What is going to help you is actually taking the decision to say like, I'm done doing what I'm doing this, and putting yourself a change, like a mindset that I am to accomplish what I said I'm gonna do. And take me, and actually don't get me wrong on this, but changing, it's something that have to come slowly. Start small. But most people don't really change their life because they want to start big. They want to get that final like change forever. They want to get that big change instantly at the moment when they say they're gonna do it. But the problem is, when you start small, start now actually celebrating your win. Say, giving yourself a reward when you overcome a certain situation, and don't dwell into your mistakes, or don't dwell into something wrong that you've done, or if you didn't get into what you say you're gonna do. It's a process. Start small, get to where you want to be, and put work into it. That's all you need to do, because it's not like a rocket science that you have to move and go fast and be that person. You say like, I want to be this, let me do it. Bro, you're gonna crash in the way. You're gonna crash, and you're not gonna be the person that you just gonna feel again disappointed and let down and say like, this is not for me. It is for you, and everybody in this earth, we have a choice to make onto changing our life. Like when we wake up in the morning, everybody has an opportunity. We have two choices to make. It's either we wake up, go chase our dreams, or just stay in the bed, keep sleeping, and keep dreaming. So what kind of person are you? Are you the person that will wake up, go chase their dream, or keep sleeping and keep dreaming? And out of that, when you get all the decision, this choice is yours. Nobody is gonna change you. Nobody is gonna actually blame you on that, because it's your choice that you make. You can decide to do it today. You can decide to do it tomorrow. It's all your choice. But the outcome, you are also the person that are going to be suffering from that outcome if it is negative, if it is positive, it all depends on you. You have everything into your hand, and nobody else, I mean it, nobody else has that choice for you. Only you that has to make that choice. If you rely on yourself, you rely on God, but you trust in God and you rely on yourself, God and you together move forward, you can get to what you get, instead of just say, oh, you know what, Jonathan is going to help me do this, Jonathan is going to help me fulfilling this. Because I remember I was back in Africa. I've been working with one of my a person that was really close to me. So we've been into a business together, but the business didn't really work well. It went really, really down. And there have been this time where they lock out our office. They lock out our office, but I still had the key. Then one day I said, I have to go get it, some stuff inside, because actually the owner locked the office and said that we cannot really go because we had some months that we didn't pay the rent for that office. Then I was like, I want to get something really there, but they closed. They don't want us to go. I really want to get the thing. I opened, since I still had the key. I opened. The moment I was getting something out and then go out, one of the security guy came and found me, and it was like, what are you doing in their office? I was like, I really wanted to get this because there are some of the documents that I have to bring to the immigration to have my visa. So the guy was like, you're not supposed to do that. I'm going to call my boss. And I was like, bro, it's not like a huge thing or whatever. So the guy was completely not. He was like, no, you cannot do that. He called the boss. They came. They talked a lot. And then they bring me to police. And then I had to give a statement and stuff. So I had to sit there for a really long time. Then I called my friend who was my partner at that time. We were not in the same country. I tried to call him, I texted him, no answer. Because for me, I was like, I can call him and he can help me out. I can pay some, ransom or some money that they asked for to pay, because I didn't really have that money at that time. I called him, but bro didn't answer or anything. I'm telling you, it was so bad. I felt so bad. I felt so disappointed. I felt so like, why this friend can do this to me? Maybe he doesn't know what I'm doing, but this business is not just only mine. It's for both of us. It's belong to us. But why? I'm trying to call him, reach out, but he's not really responding. But I wrote it actually into my journal, and I said, today I was hoping that my friend will help me out, but it didn't help me. And that situation really got into my mind. And then I had a really incredible person that helped me a lot actually on that situation to get out. And I am so forever grateful to that. So to make it to it is that I actually believed and hoped that my friend will help me. And I felt so disappointed because I put too much trust on the person. And I trusted too much to the point that I felt like in every situation or in any circumstances, a person will come and help me out or just give me a hand and do what I can do. But that was the moment that I really learned that you don't need to rely on a person. And in this world, no matter what the person is into your life, you have three types of people in your life. You have people that are like leaves in the tree. You have people that are like branches, and you have people that are like roots. People that are like leaves in your life, they're just those people that can make your life look like it's beautiful. They are there when your life is good. They are there chilling, laughing, enjoying, and having some great time with you. But whenever a hard time come, whenever the winds come, whenever the season change, those people just leave. They just go. They just blow up. You don't see them no more. But and then there are the people that are like branches. They are there. They seem strong. Like they be the roots for you, and they be like, oh bro, we there for you, bro. We gonna support you. We got you. We got you. But at a certain moment, they get dry. They just disappear. They're not there no more. Sometimes people will come, another person will come and cut them off from your life, and they are not longer there. But there are those people that are like roots. Those people sometimes you don't see them. Those people sometimes they just stay there. They pray for you. They support you. Like you don't even know that they exist. You don't even know that these people exist and help you out. It's just in the moment of problem, in the moment of like where you feel like your life is over, then you see that person being there for you. Then you see the person come and tell you, you know what, I was there, I am there for you. You know what, I did this for you. You know what, I'm gonna help you do this. And that's actually what I understood, that it doesn't really matter if a person is in your life or a person is not in your life. You have yourself and God to get a solution to whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter if the person, how much the person tell you they love you, how much the person tell you that they're there for you, they support you. There will be a time where a person remains a person and they will disappoint you and let you down. And at that moment, you feel like your entire world is down. So what you just need to do is trust God, trust yourself, accept the change. You are the only person that's going to change your life. You are the only person that has that ability to actually decide that I'm going to change my life. And when you decided, don't get yourself too much pressure on yourself, because change is by itself, it's hard. Change by itself, it's tough, it's complicated, and it's uncomfortable to change, since we are already used to certain habit that we've been doing before, and we feel so comfortable into that, and it gets too complicated and hard to just decide and be another person. But if you accept to go out of your comfort zone and be actually accepting that change and be the person that you feel like you want to be, your entire life is going to change. Again, in this video, I actually shared, I think, 2 or 3 stories, and tell me how you feel about the story. And for real, they are true story that happened to me. And the one of birds is the one that I read from the book The Heart of Laziness. You can actually check the book. It's a really great book. So tell me how you find it, the video, and I really appreciate your ear. I really appreciate your eyes watching and supporting this so far. I love you, and I hope to see you in the next video. So let me know what you think about this video. Let me know about my way actually of getting your attention, my way of talking to you, and the way I share these experiences and this moment with you. But from there, I love you and see you in the next video. Let's talk.